when it comes to loans, can you still get cost included loans?
Absolutely. So nearly all of the retail banks will consider 105% home loans. And what I love about this, it's actually unique to South Africa. There's not many countries in the world that do this. It removes the barriers to entry for owning a home. So you don't have to save up cash or a deposit or money for costs to get into a home. All you need to do is keep your credit score healthy and have the loan be affordable, and you can actually have the bank pay for all your upfront costs to get you into a home sooner. So there's really no barriers to home ownership in South Africa like there are in other countries where you need to pay for your costs. You need a 10% deposit or a 20% deposit. So it's really fantastic for first-time homeowners. And we're seeing people as young as 18, 19, 20 buying their first home and getting a 105% home loan. They literally start at their first job with one pay slip, get a 105% home loan and move into their first home, which is fantastic.
That's amazing, especially for the first-time home buyer who's, creating a legacy for their family or whatever their investment goals are. Tell me a bit about credit. I know, COVID really affected a lot of people's credit scores, and it's affected the way they do property transactions. How do people navigate a bad credit score?
So what I love about that is there's nothing that can't be fixed within 6 to 24 months. In very bad cases, it's 24 months, but 3 to 6 months usually is how long it takes to fix your credit score. And I think the first thing you need to understand is sort it out, acknowledge it, let's have a look at it. You can bring it to somebody like Phoenix Bonds. Any Phoenix Bonds consultant will assist you with checking your credit score and giving you the best advice on recovering your score over the next 3 to 6 months. Whether it's arrears, whether it's a judgment, whether it's an adverse account, all of these things can be fixed in 6 months if you're willing to actually put in the work to fix it.
And you'll assist with that entire process? Because I know some people, they know what their credit score is, but they still do the application and kind of hit and hope that when they come to Phoenix Bonds, they'll just look over that part.
Yeah,
and you guys are willing to face it head on and actually sort it out.
Absolutely, and people think sometimes their score is bad and we still go and get 100% approval because it's not as bad as they think. So, and whatever it is, I can assure you we've always seen worse.
Yeah.
The only issue we can't overcome is if you've been a perpetrator of fraud and then you get a 10-year blacklist, and then that's extremely difficult. You actually have to wait out your 10 years. But any other scenario, I assure you there is a fix if you're willing to work towards it. Yeah, and we'll help you with that. We'll give you the best advice. There's also a lot of things you're doing to affect your credit score that you probably didn't realize was affecting it in a negative way. And one of the biggest ones is payday loans and temporary loans. And we see clients who will just take out a payday loan on a monthly basis and pay it back. And in their mind, it should be improving their credit score because they're paying it back on time. But the simple fact of opening the account dips your credit score in the short term, and it never actually recovers. So every time you open the account on a monthly basis, you don't have a long enough period of paying back that loan to actually let it recover. So we see people with very poor scores that have never actually done anything wrong in terms of what they see as credit behaviour. And that's where a bond originator can assist, because we can actually advise you on all of those things.